If you're a parent, you must be doing some financial planning for your kids' education and marriage. But have you applied for PAN for them? I'm CA Vijay Kedia. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how you can save taxes by having PAN for your kids and how to apply for that PAN and what are the things you need to take care while making that application. So stay till the end of this video and I'm going to share some very important information which will be helpful for you to save taxes. First, let's understand the taxation which is applicable for minor kids. So by default, whatever income they earn, if it's from bank accounts, FDs, that income is added to their parents' income, unless that income is from their own skill. So if you're opening a bank account for your kid, or if you are opening an FD in their name, even if it's their bank account, that income will be added to your income. But mutual funds work differently, because in mutual funds the income is taxed only when you sell that mutual fund, right? So let's first talk about the equity mutual funds. Say you buy an equity mutual fund for your kid when he or she is 10 years old, say invested 5 lakh rupees, and that investment is growing every year. So that became like 6, 7, 8 lakhs. But you don't need to pay taxes because you're not selling that mutual fund. Now, if you sell them when your kids become adult, that time that income will be taxable in their hand, not in your hand. So, for example, that value of that equity mutual fund became 10 lakh when they became adult. And that time, if you're selling, then the difference between the purchase price, which was 5 lakh, and the sale price 10 lakh, that 5 lakh will be taxable in your kids' account. So that 5 lakh income, 1.25 lakh exemption you will get. So remaining 3.75 lakhs is taxable. And then up to 3 lakh income is exempt. That slab also might get increased in future. And so you need to pay only on the remaining 75,000, which is very less. But say if you are holding that mutual fund in your name, and if you sell that, you need to pay taxes on that entire 3 lakh 75,000, because the exemption limit is already used by your other income. So that helps in the tax planning and for your kids. So even in case of debt mutual fund, it's taxed at your slab rate. So if you're in 30% slab, whatever income you're getting by selling debt mutual fund, that will be taxed at your slab rate. But if you are buying a debt mutual fund in your kid's name, and when he or she becomes adult and we sell that mutual fund, then whatever is that gain, that would be taxable at their slab. So they'll get the benefit of that exemption, whatever is the exemption limit, 3 lakh or 5 lakh, whatever. Then initially the tax rate might be 5%, 10%, even if that income is higher than the exempt amount. So they don't need to pay that 30% slab rate which you are paying. But this kind of investment you can only make if you have PAN for your kids. So you can open bank account for kids without having a PAN, but you cannot open a demat account, or you cannot have mutual fund investments in your kid's name without having a PAN. So PAN is required if you want to take that advantage of lower tax liability in future. So it's very much recommended. And also, even if you're not making any direct investment in your kid's name, it's still recommended to have PAN for your kid, because in your investment also, if you want to make them nominee, you need a PAN for them. These are the reasons I always recommend to apply for PAN for your kids, so that you can do better tax planning, you can make them nominee in your investments. Now we'll see how and where you can apply for PAN for your kids, and I'll also tell you a few important points from my experience which you need to take care while applying for that PAN. To apply for PAN for your kid, you can search for PAN application and you'll get this option, online services nsdl.com. You open this online PAN application. Application type will be new PAN for Indian citizen. Category individual. You can select the title Shri or Kumari for girls. Uh, Last name, I'm just putting a dummy name, last name. Date of birth, I'm taking a minor kid, maybe 4th November 2015. some dummy email. You need to give your mobile number and just putting some random number here. Then you check this checkbox and select I'm not a robot, submit. So you get this option that your token number has been set to your registered email ID. Continue on the PAN application. So here, the only option you get here is forward application document physically. You don't get eKYC or online PAN application for minor. You need to send a document physically. So this option is selected. You select a physical PAN card required as yes. Enter the last four digit of your kid's Aadhaar. Then the whatever details you have entered in the previous page that will appear here. Uh, Gender you can select here. Have you been known by any other name? No. Whether your mother is a single parent and you used to apply for PAN by furnishing the name of your mother only? No. So you can enter father's name here. Mother's name is optional, so you can skip. Parent name to be printed on the PAN card. Father's name next. So in the source of income, you can select as no income because minor normally will not have any income. Uh, Address for communication you can give as residence. You enter the residence address here. Put pin code. Office address is not required. You can enter the telephone number is already there. You can select the country as India here. Uh, Email is already there. Here, this is important. When you're applying for a minor, you need to see this option appointing representative SSE. You need to select it as yes because every minor need to have a representative SSE and you need to put your details there so that you can apply for PAN for your kid. Here you select your name, just entering the same address and click on next. So, and here it will ask you to select the AO code. So, what you need to do here is whatever default AO code, assessing office code is given based on your address, you can simply keep that. So, you don't need to search for the AO code. So, whatever AO code is displayed here, you can use that and just click on next. You don't need to do anything on this page. Okay. Then you need to select what is the proof of identity you are giving. So normally you need to submit your Aadhaar. Then proof of address also Aadhaar. And date of birth, you need to give birth certificate for your kid. And here the parent will sign a declaration that I, as a representative SSE, uh, then the name of the place and date, and click on submit. And once you submit, uh, it will generate a form like this. Here is a blank form, but you will get a form which has all the details filled in, and so that form will you will also get on the email ID which you have given. So one thing which you need to take care while sending this form is first you need to put two photos here for your kid. And those photos will not be there on the PAN because minus photo is not printed on PAN, but it is still required to send these photos when you're sending this form. So you need to put both the photos here. Here you can have minus signature or thumb impression, that does not matter. But here on this photo where this signature is required on the photo itself, there you need to sign it on that photo, not the minor. So in my case also that was a mistake, and they asked me to send it again. So you need to take care that when you're signing, it should be signed by you as a representative SSE or as a parent, not the minor on this photo, right? So that's the one thing you need to take care. And then whatever details you filled in as a representative SSE, those details will be here on the second page. So your details will be here, and on the bottom also, in this place you need to sign, not the minor. Okay, so you need to sign on the photo, and you need to sign on the bottom of this form as a representative SSC. And here in this document you will see that it asks for only Aadhaar and the birth certificate for your kid. But when you are applying for PAN, you also need to send your PAN copy and your Aadhaar copy along with the document. So that's also very important. It's not written here that uh, Aadhaar and the PAN of representative SSC also needs to be sent along with this. But that I came to know after this form reached them. So that you need to take care that apart from your child's birth certificate and Aadhaar, you also give your Aadhaar and PAN, right? And you can self attest all the document. So if you take care of this, you put your signature on the photo on the bottom, you send your documents, your PAN and Aadhaar along with your kids' documents, and you have all the documents self-attested. Your PAN should be processed successfully, and probably in a week time or so, you should have the PAN number for your kid. Hope you found this video useful in financial planning for your kids. If you have any question, do let me know in comments. I'll try to answer them. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Do share with your friends and family who can also benefit from this video. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.